Hello and welcome to the European Battle Royale. It appears I accidentally left a remnant of the test I was doing just to make sure everything was working correctly. And so, yeah, there we go. All better. Alright, so in this European Battle Royale, each nation has 3 lives. Nations will lose a life if they lose a war. And if they lose all their lives, they are taken over by the country who defeated them. And unions are also possible, which means, like, health points will be combined into 1, so this would become 6. And so on and so forth. Like, if they already lost a life, that would add on like 3 if they united. Plus, I feel like some powerful nations might come out of this once people start uniting, because everybody has 3 lives. Which means we'll probably see some pretty strange unifications. Like stuff between Germany and Russia. Maybe something like Italy and Romania for some reason. And probably even unions like Poland and, I don't know, some random island in the middle of nowhere. Maybe like Iceland or something like that. Alright, let's start. This is our wheel. This will determine who goes first. Alright, who's making the first move? Hungary! What does Hungary want to do? Alright. Hungary will get an alliance with Ukraine. So Hungary just made an alliance with Ukraine, which is a bordering neighbor. I can see this happening. This is not too unlikely of an event to actually happen in real life. Alright, so Ukraine, Hungary. I spelt it wrong. There we go. Best buds. This also gives them more of an advantage of winning wars, but doesn't give them more lives. Unions are different. Alright, next up is Slovakia. What does Slovakia want to do? They can't do that quite yet. Alliance. Who will become their allies? Austria. Alright. Another pretty likely one. This one seems fair. I could see this happening. Alright. There we go. Befriends. They are befriends now. Alright, we got 2 alliances. Both look pretty powerful now. I wonder if any more alliances will pop up at some point. Or will these just unite into a bigger alliance? Because that can happen. Like, if Ukraine ever aligned with Slovakia, Austria would be dragged into that alliance. And so will Hungary, creating a new alliance between all these 4 nations. Alright, next up Denmark! What does Denmark want to do? Alright, Denmark is going to... Denmark can't do that yet. A union? With who? Kosovo? That's an interesting union. How is this going to work? The long distance relationship? Or are they cooperating because they want more lives and become more powerful than everyone else? So that's Denmark now. Or should I put Denmark in Kosovo's color, because Hungary is up here with a similar color to that. You know what? I'm gonna darken Kosovo's color a little bit and apply it up here so Denmark isn't confused. Although you can't really see it that well if you're colorblind, but it's best I can offer. Alright, time to change the names up here. The Kosovo-Danish Union is now the strongest power in Europe so far, but who knows how long that will last. Alrighty, who's next? Netherlands. What are the Dutch planning? Netherlands can't do that yet. A union? With who? Let's find out. You can't unionize with yourself. Andorra. That's an interesting one. Alrighty. The Netherlands and Andorra have united. There's some distance between them, but who cares? This world doesn't make any sense anymore. Here we are, the Dutch Andorran Union. Now with the same amount of lives as the Kosovo-Danish Union. Dutch Andorran Union and Kosovo-Danish Union are the strongest countries in Europe as of right now. But who knows how long that will last. Maybe the Netherlands heard me say that the Kosovo-Danish Union is the strongest country in Europe, and they said, maybe I'll try some of that, and then did it. If you didn't spot my mistake with San Marino, I accidentally left in some of the tallies I gave San Marino during the simulation test I was doing, so that's the reason why San Marino had so many tallies, if you caught that. So my apologies. Problem fixed though. Here we go. Who's up next? Lithuania. What does Lithuania want to do? Lithuania in alliance. Alliance with who? Romania. Alright, I can see that. Alright. Some of these areas look like they're trying to rebuild NATO the best they can. Or these are just strategic alliances and I'm just stupid. Alrighty. There we go. So, looks like a lot of this world is in alliance with at least one other country. So if they all unite, they can kind of create like a NATO of some sort. But it might not happen, but at the same time it kind of might. Depends on how the wheel determines the future. Alrighty, it's getting late, so I'm gonna do 2 more battles and I'm gonna hop off for the day. Albania? What will Albania do? War? Our first war? Who are they fighting? Liechtenstein? They can't do that. Bosnia? Oh yeah, Bosnia does have that tiny strip of beach line. It'll just look goofy. Does Albania win their war? No, they do not. Albania, Albania, Albania. I've never seen a nation that has failed so hard before. You lost one of your lives, and Bosnia has a new coastline. Up next is Armenia. This is our last one of the day. What will Armenia do as the last act of this video? A union. Who will Armenia unite with? North Cyprus. I mean... I see nothing wrong with it. I think I know why Armenia united with Cyprus. Because Asia's not included, this is like the Iranian Sea. Maybe Armenia's trying to get another tropical I can't words very well, okay? Leave me alone. And they're also a third power. So there's 3 powers on this map so far. The Dutch and Andorran Union, the Kosovo-Danish Union, and Armenia and North Cyprus. Those are the strongest countries on this map in terms of life points. And so far, Albania is the only one to attack somebody and fail miserably. And there's more alliances than there was wars, so this is kind of a peaceful era. Nothing much happened other than some areas uniting. And I guess I'll see you for part 2.